everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastical day. Oh shit, this is spraying water. I washed the bike. I hope it ain't over, but I'll have to stop and check it. But yeah, this episode gonna be chock full of all kind of good stuff. I did screw up. I screwed up. I admit it. I screwed up again. And I'm gonna go see if we can find Tweedy. As almost not usual. It's been a while. And let's see what else. My friends at Renegade Classics CTX. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Well, just hang around till after these words from my sponsor. Yeah, still no sponsor. I like it. It cracks me up to say that. I don't know. I'm kind of weird, I guess. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. Now, I am finally back in Florida. This is the first actual full-length video that I'm making since I got back. Yes, I did stay an extended time in Florida. All kind of stuff like that. By the way, welcome aboard if you're new to the channel. Man, it just every day. Not every day, but more and more people keep jumping on board. And if you haven't jumped on board, please consider hitting that subscribe button. All it does is give you a way to be notified whenever I post a video. It don't cost you a thing. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, toggle that to all, and I would greatly appreciate it. Golly, this camera's still off, ain't it? Alright. Oh, wood in the road. Wood. So, before we get to that, y'all know what we got to do. This episode's famous woman I'd like to date. And that's going to be, since I mentioned a woman from the Big Bang Theory last time, let's do another one. Let's go with Kaylee Coco. Wow. Kaylee Coco. I want to see if the character she portrayed on Big Bang Theory, you know, farm girl from, was it Arkansas? Not Arkansas. What was it? Oh my God, Nebraska. That was it. You know, shooting guns, all that stuff. I want to see if the actual Kaylee Coco can hang with me at a range. That would be our first date, Kaylee. That was our first date. We'll go to the range. And then I'm going to talk you into coming into a Forgotten Angels camp out. You know the deal, man. Yeah, definitely wouldn't mind dating Kaylee Coco. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Great actress. Man, for sure. I know she's married. I think she's even got a kid. But I don't care. That don't mean I want to marry her. I just want to date her. You know, it's like the guys, like I said, that invite the famous women to the Marine Corps ball, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I want, yeah. Yeah, and if it buds into something else, you know, I can't help that. Who could resist this hunk of burning love, I mean, tell you. All right, so if anybody knows anybody that might know somebody that could know, possibly somebody that might know somebody that knows somebody who knows Kaylee Coco, Gettr. In the about part of my main page is my email. Send me an email and I will reply. By the way, down in the description, besides you know, that stuff, in the description of this video you'll see a link to my Patreon. Consider joining my Patreon. It'll help me out immensely. New equipment, update stuff, things like that. That's all it'll be spent on. Trips, etc., etc. If you can, and I completely understand if you can't, but if you can, join my Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you become a member. I have the levels is pistol, rifle, and bazooka. Please consider joining my Patreon. Also down there you'll find a link to Forgotten Angels. The Forgotten Angels, everything you've heard me say it before. If you haven't, Great charity organization. They do raffles all the time. There's you can follow Shea Tree Surgeon and Shea Lacey on their channels. Also linked down there to hang on to your ass. Ding! Something went ding. I heard it. I heard ding. Anyways, link to that is down there in the description. All their channels to the raffle. You can win a house or $250,000. And about every other weekish, they give away a motorcycle. And just a great charity for $25. Or you can sign up for harness and have your spare change rounded up when you make a purchase to go to Forgotten Angels. Not that hits anything on the way down. This is I know a lot of y'all have seen it. This is an organization. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Okay. That ying ying. Look at the gravel on the road. Look at the goats. Sheep, something like that. Yeah. It's a great charity organization. I know everybody involved personally. The money does not hit any branches on the way down. It goes directly to helping these kids who have been abused by the foster care system. So help them expand and help them, help them kids. You just can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Get you some raffle tickets. $25 for one or $5 for 100. Can't go wrong with it, and you can win something. I personally know people have won. Personally know people that have won. For those of you that don't know, you're new on here, for about a year ago, a little bit more, I would come down this road. Actually, it's further down, but you get the gist. And a hawk would come out and buzz me and mess with me. I think it was 4 times in a row that I came down that road. And that hawk would come out and just fly over the top of me and everything else. I don't know if my motorcycle irritated it or what. So I named him Tweedy. Tweedy with a D, not a T. Tweedy, because whenever I typed in Tweety, it said I was spelling it wrong. So I changed it to Tweedy, and so we're going to see if he'll mess with me. It's been a while. I've been in Florida for over a month, and yeah, exciting. Meanwhile, while I was in Florida, if you remember a while back, I made a video. I went by, me and Mike, Motorbike Mike, were out for a ride, and we went by Renegades, and I showed you all the stuff that they were building all around there, and just craziness, right? Well, due to circumstances out of their control, while I was in Florida, Tony and Rachel out at Renegade Classics CTX had to pack up all their stuff and vacate the building because the city apparently decided they needed more parking out there and needed to bulldoze the building and turn it into a parking lot. So they had to get out of the building. So this was all going on while I was in Florida. I've been helping them, but they have reopened in Harker Heights, Texas, 580 East Central Texas Highway in Harker Heights, Texas. And you know what? I say things happen for a reason. All right? Things happen for a reason. I think they are going to do so much better at this place here. The foot traffic they're going to get, I think, because I've Googled it, and I think they're going to do much, much better there. I think they're going to get a lot more foot traffic. Granted, we can't have like a campfire like we did before on bike nights and stuff, but I'll show you when I get there. Tweedy! Tweedy. Anybody seen Tweedy? Do you see Tweedy? I don't see him falling behind me. Tweedy. This is where I usually have an encounter with Tweedy, if you're new to the channel. And I do not see him anywhere. He is not coming up behind me besides the car, and they're probably going, what the hell is he doing? So now I could get on the interstate and blast it on down to forgotten. Oh my God, forgotten. I've been in Florida too long. Blasted on down to Renegade Classics CTX in Harker Heights. But what fun would that be? I'm taking the back way. I'm going to enjoy myself. Enjoy myself. Plain and simple. So, how did I screw up? Now, you should have already seen. Well, you got to wait till I get done blasting down this road, because I know the audio ain't the greatest when I'm home, but with this thing, because it's a little loud. It's a little loud. So, yeah, I screwed it up. You should have already seen my blocking video. Whenever I go to Florida, there will always be, almost majority of the time, will be a blocking video. I'm a regular of the blocking corps, and you almost always see a blocking video whenever I go to Florida for Forgotten Angels. But what I screwed up on was several things. I did record the slow race. The two different styles, the slalom slow race, and the other one. I did record some of the barrel race. What is this dude poking his ass along for? And because it's 35. And I did record a ride around. I jumped on, by the way, Loose Juice. I said goose, didn't I? Loose Juice let me jump on his grom, and I went around the entire campground, especially RV Road this time. Man, there was a bunch of RVs. Holy cow. Wow, there's a bunch of RVs this time. But I went along RV Road. I went around the whole dang campground, all the tents, everything. Got me a good recording. I went to edit all that. Of course, it's been weeks, many weeks, guys. I just got back. It's the middle of November, and there was a smear. I wanted to say it almost looked like it was humidity kind of thing, but it was a smear on the lens. I don't know what got on the lens or anything like that, but it did not look good. And I thought, well, you can still kind of see everything. Let me run with it and see what happens. And after about 5 minutes of editing, I had a headache. So I knew y'all wouldn't like it with the smear on there or whatever was on the lens. So that got scrapped. There was just absolutely nothing I could do about it. Okay. Then a couple days later, after the event was over, as I often do, I went back to the compound to visit with Cindy and David after all the hoopla was over with, and before I headed back home kind of thing. And I recorded a video on the way there, and I also rode around the campground, because it's kind of eerie looking at the campground when there's nobody there. Get used to hundreds, I mean, every bit of 500. I think there's 500 people there. More than that, probably. You get used to, that many people there, and then when there's like 3, there were literally 3 people left when I was there. It's like almost a haunted, eerie kind of feeling. But anyway, I made that video too, and talking about friends and how grateful I am to get to do this kind of stuff, and you've heard that before, kind of thing. So, like I said, this was many weeks ago I did this. So when I got home, finally dumped the footage on my home computer, because that's the only place I edit, because my laptop died. It had no audio. I'm like, what the heck? Now, a lot of y'all probably know, but if you don't know, if you're new, I can refer to this one here as camera A, the handlebar one is camera B, and my Senna Evo as camera C. I do that in editing so that I can keep things, straight in my brain, kind of thing. And so I watched camera B when I first fired it up, and I'm gonna move that camera again a little bit. And I watched myself turn the Senna on, right? And I never hit record. So therefore, my audio, I use the Senna for the audio, there was no audio. Yes, this I have a backup audio on this also. You can see the wire coming off of it right there. But it sucks. It absolutely sucks. I would only use that unless I absolutely had to, and I didn't absolutely had to. I had nothing. I could go in and, you know, and add my own voice and editing to the video. But, you know, it was YouTube gold. It would have won an Academy Award. That's how good it was. That's how awesome it was. Of course, you can't replicate that kind of thing again, you know. And so it's always, you know, and plus, like I said, it's been many weeks, and I was like, what did I talk about? I couldn't even remember what I talked about in the video. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to scrap that one too. So the only video besides the lives, if you check out my live stuff, everybody, there's a spot on my main page. It says live videos. There is some live videos from the camp out, but yeah, that's the only video I had that was worth even messing with was the blocking video, and you should have already seen that. So I have no more videos from Forgotten Angels. I screwed up. It was my bad. I really screwed the pooch on that one, as I do most often anyway. A lot of y'all that have been around for a minute have heard me say, yeah, this is like the third time I recorded this video because I'm stupid, kind of thing. So, yeah, that kind of thing does happen. What a good time at Forgotten Angels, as usual. I did get some bad news while I was in Florida. The reason I hung around later was my brother has been having trouble with his leg, one of my brothers, my youngest brother, for years. And they finally decided that they're going to amputate his leg about 3 inches above the knee. So I was hanging around until after that surgery was over. Well, a couple days before the surgery, they done a colonoscopy and they found something suspicious there. They done a biopsy and found out he has colon cancer. Come on, they got to do a study on my family. I think that's number 5. Now, let's see, used to be my sister had cancer, I have cancer, my brother now has cancer, I have 2 cousins that have cancer also, all on my mom's side. That's the thing that just kind of makes me wonder. But yeah, so the amputation got canceled. He's going to have another little procedure, colonoscopy kind of thing, on the 22nd of November, which I don't know if you'll see this after or before the 22nd, but yeah, just not a good deal, not a good deal, but that's why I stayed so long in Florida. One thing after another, you know. So, like I said, I am on my way to the new location, Renegade Classics CTX. Now, like I said before, location. I don't know if this will be a better location. It sure does look like it on Google's. But we will find out. Now, for those of you, remember, it's 580 East Central Texas Expressway. If you do not know what Central Texas Expressway is, that's I-14/US 190. And Indian Trail Drive is the exit you want. Let's check this out. I'm excited. I got a funny feeling, though. We won't be having no campfires at this location. But, look at this already. I'm liking it. You can get gas. Got a convenience store. Let's take a look. Oh, you can do laundry. You can wash your clothes. You can get some beer or alcohol. There's a liquor store. A haircutting place, a military depot, some kind of oriental food, kung fu, get your nails done, CBD store, get your taxes done, and a Cajun place along with it. And here we are. Look at this, folks, look at this. Oh, I'm excited. It's supposed to be bigger. If you want to understand, that's also it over there. Let's check it out. Yeah, things happen for a reason. I think this is a much better location. Like I said, can't have a campfire, but there's their hours. And y'all need to come check this new place out. Well, look at this. Say hi to Rachel, everybody. I like the front part of the store. Oh, this is going to be good. So what they got is the other section over here too. Of course, they're just starting out in here, guys. They just moved while I was in Florida. And they're going to get it together in here. They're still unpacking. And there's going to be a lounge for the riders, for the bikers. You can hear this embroidery machine going. There's 2 separate areas for that stuff with regular sewing machines and just all kind of stuff, man. Wow. It's going to be nice. They're probably going to take this wall out and a few other things, but man, I'm going to sneak in here. They got a little warehouse kind of area, and then another, you can hear the embroidery machine going in the sewing area over here. And it's a mess, guys, but they are moving in, and I missed all the fun while I was in Florida. Look at this. So if you haven't come by here, you got to come by here. 580 East Central Texas Expressway, which is I-14/US 190, Indian Trail Drive. Pretty busy road here. Come by and check them out. I think you're going to like their new location. All right, y'all. Like I said, be sure to come by here. 580 East Central Texas Expressway. Their new location. It is awesome. I'm glad for them. It looks like it's going to work out a lot better. Things happen for a reason. All right, that's going to be it, guys. Be sure to visit everybody in the description. Join my Patreon if you can join my Patreon. Starting at $1 a month. Pistol, rifle, bazooka are the 3 levels. My brain quit working. Be sure to get you some raffle tickets for Forgotten Angels. Visit their website, all that stuff down there in the description. Read more part of the show, more part of the description. And y'all know how it goes. If you served or if you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you're in the healthcare industry out there, if you are a truck driver delivering the goods so we can have a good life, if you vote, stand up for your rights, you are awesome. We appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Ladies, flash a stranger today. Boom.